What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome to today's video. Today, we're going to be talking about Ghosts, which I know a lot of people are impartial here on, including myself towards the game, hence why it's the first Ghost video in a few weeks, but we did end up getting new micro DLC without any sort of indication that we would be in the first place. So, as always, I'm going to be going over the details of these camos for you guys here. Now, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button. Really helps me out seeing that you guys do enjoy the content. Let's aim for 40 likes today. A step down from yesterday, yes, but Ghost isn't near as appealing to people when we could be talking about advanced warfare. At least that's the way that I see it. But back on track here, what we got yesterday was a collection of goodies, so let's talk about the generals here before we get into the camos. First, we got 3 new personalization packs: the Blunt Force pack, the Bling pack, and the Inferno pack. All of these are just headgear and uniforms. Would I say these are necessary to buy? By all means, no, but that's all personal preference, so I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. It's all up to you. Next, we got DLC weapons, but don't get too excited because these are the weapons that we already got in the Onslaught and Devastation DLC packs. Now, each of these personalization packs will run you $2 each, and the weapons packs will run you $4. So I wasn't too big a fan of the pricing released yesterday, especially on the weapons, but now that I think about it, it's not that bad. But now the favorite part, the camos. Each of these will run you $1.99, but this is the first pack that I've actually thoroughly enjoyed the majority of the camos. Normally, I'd buy the camos just to showcase for you guys and not really use them at all after that, but these ones, they actually kind of stuck with me, and I think I'm going to be using them for quite a little bit here, at least until I feel it's time for a change. So let's get right into the actual camos. First up, we got Leopard, which is just what it sounds like. The leopard print makes for a decent design on the gun. It's certainly new. It's flashy all while at the same time not being too flashy, which is something that I do like. Personally, I feel like this would do well in a desert environment similar to Octane or Overlord. The reticle is a bit off for me though. The dot for the sight is still precise. I'm just not the biggest fan of the teeth around it, but overall, I do enjoy this camo. Next up, we've got Abstract. This one is probably one of my favorites, although in this pack, it's kind of hard to decide which one is my overall favorite because they're all so good looking and I'd use them on every single weapon. Now, we know Infinity Ward loves muddy colors and the saturation of this game gives it a more depressing feel, but for this camo, this one actually is pretty vibrant compared to a lot of other camos that we have. It's just a splash of colors, which I do like tremendously. The reticle is actually pretty precise. It doesn't really take away from anything and is really right on the nose, so I definitely recommend this one for you guys. If you're looking to buy just 1 or 2 of them, I'd say that this is probably one of the ones you should buy. HYRDA is our next stop, and personally, this one surprised me. On the display picture for the camo, it didn't really look that great to me, but on a weapon, it doesn't look bad. I've said it before, some camos look better on canvas than actual guns. This one is just one of the opposites of that statement, but the flowing style of the camo and the burning orange color, again, it's a bit more vibrant than some of the other camos that we have. The reticle isn't too bad, though it's not my favorite just because of the red dot. I want an exact position. This one is exact, but in the middle of an I formation, so it's not my favorite, but overall, it's a good one in the bunch. Moving on to Skulls, this one I find a bit comical. Nothing wrong with the design. I do enjoy the eagles and the roses. It looks pretty cool, but what I find funny is that the background for this one has the inscription "Eaten Noobs since 2003," and as I'm sure you guys can see in the camo, it's got it on there, but because of the way the pattern is coded, it cuts off where it isn't just a continuation of the image when the corner rounds. So this camo is actually pretty cool. I do enjoy this one. As for the reticle, it's similar to the Extinction reticle where it has a precise dot but a skull around it, which to me takes away from the design. I'm not the biggest fan of the reticle, but then again, I'm not one to kill a camo just over that. Tattoo is our second to last camo here. This one I enjoy a lot, and it's not in a way that I normally would. It's not vibrant or anything, but it's got this subtle grunge feel to it, which I do like a lot. It's kind of hard for me to describe how I feel about it really, but it just stands out to me and I do enjoy it. As for the reticle, I can't tell if Infinity Ward is trying to make a joke or using it because it is so overused, but it is the anchor usually affiliated with the "I will not sink" slogan. It's still a precise dot, so I do enjoy that, and it's not a bad reticle at all. The camo overall, I do quite enjoy as well. Now, our last camo is probably my favorite. It's some colors we see all the time, but they're finally all together for this vibrant camo. I'm a dude who loves space, and I feel I have to add that, so this Nebula camo is a must-buy for me. It looked awesome on the display canvas, and I feel it looks just as good off of it. The Stardust effect actually comes off pretty nicely in my opinion. As for the reticle, they got it perfect for me. It's a good consistent theme with a design, all while keeping a precise dot for targeting. Like I said, overall, this is probably my favorite camo of the bunch. I definitely recommend this one with Abstract if you're looking to buy only 1 or 2. But that's all for the camos here today, guys. Like I said, with every episode of the Camo Showcases. I do hope this helps you guys out a little bit and maybe even helped you decide if you're going to buy a few or any at all. That's been my time though. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Which camo is your favorite of these new ones that we got yesterday? If you did like the video, please leave a like right down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace video, would you like that, are always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of quality content. Any new news and information, you guys know exactly where to find it right here up on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name is Nicola Espresso. As always, if you guys are having a great day, I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.